Hello everybody. This is a video to show you how to go about taking on the next step in creating your quiz. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how we can take some questions, a picture, and also that's it actually, how we can take those and put them into a graphical user interface. So what I'm doing is I am working with this file called Intro to GUIs, which is available there on Compass for you to download. So if you download that and you open that file in idle, it'll look something like this. So so this is what you should see. Something like this. I can't remember, and I've changed it. I got rid of this core business. I'll show something to someone else. So we've got import, the different things to import, and then we've got the different bits and pieces. And when we run it, we'll see two buttons appear. Okay, click me and click for instructions. That's there. So what we're going to do next is, I shouldn't have closed it. I'm going to run this again. So what's going to happen next is that I'm going to take the graphical user interface and I'm going to put in some questions with the responses, and I'll show you how to do that so that during the lesson you shouldn't have any issues with it. So let's see how we go about doing that. So I'm just going to put these in here. So now let's see, what's my first question? Here's my first question. In what suburb is this? Should it be in which suburb? And which suburb is Quarry High School? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a label, and I'm going to call it question 1 label, or Q1 label. Q1 label equals label. I'm going to put that in the master window. Text is going to be the question. Paste that in there. Next, I'm going to say Q1 option A equals label. That is the mastering. Text will say A hop is crossing. I should put the A in front there. The text is going to say A, hop is crossing, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of them. So I'm going to go, I'm copying this, and I'm going to call it B, C, press the wrong button here, C and D. And then I'm going to change all of these things to Werribee, Wyndham, and Point Cook. So Werribee, so this is going to be, paste this in here, and I'll call this B. After that we've got Wyndham, and then I'm going to change it to C, and then the last one, I can't remember what it was, Point Cook. I'm not going to paste that in, I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to write Point Cook, and that is option D. Okay, so there we have question 1, and there we have all of the different labels. Sorry, there we have all the different options. So I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to have it for question 2. So that's for question 2, and that is for question 3. So question 2, I'm changing all to 2. This is question 3. I'm changing all these to 3. Now I'll leave master, and I'll just change the questions around and the options as well. So, which hospital is also on Hoppers Lane? So I'm copying all that thing, and I'm pasting it here. Then I'm changing this, and I am saying Western Health. Paste that in. Werribee. change that with Western General instead of Wyndham. We are going to put in Hoppers Hospital. Weird. And then instead of Point Cook, I'm going to say where are you, Mercy. Okay. For the last one, what we're going to do is we are going to have a picture. So with that, I'm going to put in which room is missing from the map below, and I'll put in that in a second. So yeah, the options I remember one of them was G1, G1, G2, G3, G4. Okay, G2, G3, and G19. Okay, so they're all the things that we've got. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack all of these different labels. So I'm going to pack them in order. So I'm going to do question, what do I call it? Question 1, Q1 label. So Q1, oops. So I'm going to take this and copy this, and I'm going to do dot pack. Then I'm going to do option A, dot pack, and save myself some time. I'm going to do B, C, D. So there, B, whoops, the capital, B, C, D. And I'm going to do the whole thing again. I'm going to put a space between them. So I know it's for question 2. It's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I'm going to do it for 3 as well. 3, 3, 3, oops, 3, 3, 3. So like I said, I want to put in a picture. I want to put in this picture, and I'm asking the question, which room is missing? So what I need to do then, and I've got it here on YouTube. Nope, no, where's YouTube? I've got it here. So this is how we add an image. So what we have to do, we have to load the file using this photo image. So let's see. So I'm going to put that code in. So somewhere at the top, which is where I'm loading in my data, I am saying map. Oops, map pic equals. So the name doesn't matter. Equals its photo image. PHOTO image. And I'm saying map file equals. Pretty sure I called it map. Let's see. Yep, map.gif, not GIF, GIF. Map.gif. It's got to be the same name. It's got to be in the same file. It's got to be, sorry, the name has to be correct. The case has to be the same, and it's got to be in the same folder. So now that I've got that part done, now I'm going to create a label with that, and then I'm going to pack it in. So I'm going to now create a label with that. So I'm going to say Q3. Actually, no, you always call it pick label. Pick label equals label. And I don't know where I'm going to put in master, do we? Oh, no, we don't. We just say image equals pick. So we'll say image equals, and it's map pick. And what I will do is underneath this, sorry, underneath that. So that's me creating that picture, or reading the picture and then creating a label. I'm going to put that here. So hopefully you'll see it underneath. Okay, now that everything is done, I am going to run this and see what happens. It works. So that's what you can. That's what you guys need to do for all 10 questions. Use your time wisely.